Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Chaos May, and it's that time again. We are bringing you the team for week 5 matches in fledgling tube fights. This week we are fighting 2E5 and his Derby Dawn fans. Guys, we are listening to the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Champion Battle music. So, with all that being said, let's get into this video and look at his team. He is bringing roughly the same team he had in week 1, but he did drop Chansey in favor of Togekiss in the OU tier. Mega Garchomp also comes back, and Tyranitar is still here as well in OU. DU, we have Mamoswine, Staraptor, and Infernape. And in RU, to round out his team, we have Gardevoir, Luxray, and Blastoise. This is a really cool team, and I really like some of the mons on this team, so it's really hard for me to come up with strategies against them. We are rocking out with a really stellar team this week, and this is Shiny Week, guys. So we are pulling out the full Shiny Pokemon. The first member of the team is Goop, making an appearance as the first pick for this team. It does really well against this team, and for a few reasons. So we're bringing Ice Punch, Poison Jab, Rest, Sleep Talk as a set. We're bringing the Rest Talk again from last week into this week. We're also keeping that Lumberry on there just for some nice quick waking up. We're running Max Attack, Max HP, and just a little bit of defensive bulk. Most of the mons in this game that are going to hit me are probably going to be, I mean, you could see Gardevoir stay in on like a Dazzling Gleam or a Moonblast or something, which probably one-shots regardless of what I boost in. So there's always that aspect, but I don't know if Gardevoir wants to stay in on this thing. One Poison Jab and it could be the end. Then we're bringing Poison Touch so we get a little bit of poison. Of course we're shiny, so we get to run the Purple Mug variant this week. And we are Adamant Natured, boosting our attack in favor of special attack. Now, I've already talked about how this thing goes against Gardevoir pretty decently. It also has a weakness to Gardevoir, so it's not my main bet versus this Pokemon, but it still exists there for help. I'm going to see a lot of help with Togekiss here, being able to hit it both sides with Ice Punch, not taking advantage of its flying typing, and Poison Jab taking advantage of Fairy. However, we don't want to really stay in on this thing. Fairy type moves can kill, and that's going to be a massive problem. The Lumberry might be switched out if there was a berry that countered Fairy typing. I'm not sure if there is one. I know that it doesn't get a gym, so like there's no Fairy gym to boost attack. So, but whatever. This is going to be helpful against Garchomp in some aspects if we can do this is going to be a prediction game. We can predict Garchomp coming in this game, like on a switch in, I can Ice Punch it, and it's 4 times effective at down 1 hit. Tyranitar is not going to fight against. It could stay in, but you don't want to see that. Mamoswine, no, it doesn't want to fight either. It comes in really handy against Staraptor. Of course, Staraptor does carry close combat sometimes, but that ultimately is going to help us out. We have a little bit of that defensive bulk. This is going to help us out, and we are neutral to it, so it's not going to be super effective. Infernape is another Pokemon that's going to cause me a little bit of problems. I don't really have anything for it on Muck, so I'm probably not going to stay on that. Gardevoir is still there. I can do whatever I want to it. And for Luxray and Blastoise, this really doesn't do too much. The only thing it's going to do is maybe poison it, and then we got Rest Talk to help us out. So it's not the best pick for the team this week, but Alolan Muck is going to help us out in some situations. Moving on to the second member of the team, we have Baker, the Rotom Heat. Shiny, of course. I always run it shiny. We are running Assault Vest this week. Ooh, different from our usual Electrium or Fire and Z variants. We have Levitate, of course, that is always the ability for Rotom. And we're rocking Signal Beam and the Elemental Trio, Hidden Power Ice, Overheat, and Volt Switch. The plan here is to have a pretty defensively bulky thing. The HP is 303, just over 300, which is really high HP. We're minusing our attack stat and giving us a bold nature, boosting our defense in favor of attack. Defense is about 3rd with the boost in it, giving us a little under 300 for a defensive set. And the special attack just gets 8 in boosting and EVs, giving us just under 250 for special attack, which still is pretty good for an any attacking stat. And then special defense is again just under 300 with 2/3 EV trained. So we are really defensively bulking this thing up this week. We're going to take some really cool moves against us. We run both physically and specially pretty similar, although the assault vest is going to give us a great boost in that special defense, saying all our moves are, we can only select physically damaging moves. That's why we're running a physically attacking set. For the moves and for how they stack up with his team, we take a look at his team. Gardevoir is going to not want to take that signal beam, and that's primarily going to be our best asset to taking out Gardevoir. Gardevoir is probably going to think, oh, dark type move, ghost type move, we don't want to stay in for that, we can switch out. And the one that's going to want to take that is Staraptor, and easily I can bolt switch out of that. So we got coverage for most of these mons. Togekiss, HP Ice, no problem. Mega Garchomp, HP Ice, and resist. We have Levitate, so we do not get hit by Earthquake. Tyranitar, we're not going to fight, but we do have Signal Beam to help with that dark typing, although it is resisted by the rock. And we do have Volt Switch to switch out if we need to. Mamoswine, we don't really want to fight it, but we do have the resistance to the ground typing with Levitate, and Overheat can do probably a good bit of damage. Even if we get burned, that'd be even better. Staraptor, HP Ice, Volt Switch. Same, it's not going to stay around. Infernape poses a little bit of a problem. We don't really have anything to take it out. I can Volt Switch out though on it, so that's a nice thing. But we have coverage for Infernape coming up later in the team. Gardevoir, Signal Beam is going to be our main bet. We can Volt Switch out if it switches it out. Luxray, we just nullify its attacking prowess, being super specially defensive, and also having resistances to its moves. However, we're not going to be able to hit it very well. We got Signal Beam, maybe confuse it, and then Blastoise, we got Volt Switch coming in there, and we're going to be using Volt Switch because I do not want to take a Hydro Pump or you name it. It's probably going to be the defensive set if it's a Blastoise again. Probably going to see like recovery moves, like maybe Aqua Ring. Toxic's probably going to be on it, Protect maybe. We saw how it stalled out Heracross last time, so that's always something you got to be ready for. Next on the team, we are bringing Calyrexian. Of course I'm bringing Calyrexian. Why not? I don't really care for the shiny form, but we're bringing the shiny anyway because it is shiny week. We're running max attack, max speed, boost in attack, and over special attack because we don't really need that special attack stat. We're rocking almost a 430 in attack, guys. This thing hits like a truck, and it's going to do a lot of damage. We're running just a little bit in that special defense. Maybe we can live some of these moves a little bit longer. Ice type moves are not going to be what we want to face, but I plan on not staying in on ice types. So we're running Earthquake, Brick Break, Stone Edge, and Defog. Earthquake's going to help us out with a few of his mons. Brick Break's going to help us out just for a little bit of coverage here and there, and Stone Edge is going to be pretty nice. So let's take a look at how they stack up. Earthquake, Tyranitar goes down. Mega Garchomp does not want to take it. Gets really hurt. Infernape's going to go down to Earthquake or Stone Edge, either way, and Luxray is not going to take Earthquake. This is our main switch in on Luxray, getting rid of that electric typing prowess. Maybe he runs HP Ice, I don't know, but an HP Ice from Luxray is probably not going to take out our Landorus. Stone Edge is going to be good for Togekiss, Staraptor, Mamoswine even. But we do have to watch out for the ice typing of Mamoswine. I don't really want to stay in on it, so we probably won't. And Gardevoir, it really limits Gardevoir's usage. It's going to try to use Dazzling Gleam. It's not a dragon type, and a lot of people do confuse Landorus as a dragon type, as a ground dragon instead of a ground flying, since the 4 times weakness is still there either way. But we got some coverage. Brick Break is there primarily to help out with that Tyranitar though. I could just Earthquake it, but just to make sure I kill it, we're going to hit a Brick Break. It's too bad this thing doesn't get Drain Punch, or I totally would be running Drain Punch on this thing this week. Next member of the team, our 4th slot, we go to Jingle, the shiny Bronzong. We're running Stealth Rock, Heavy Slam, Toxic, and Substitute. I'm switching up the set a little bit this week. So normally I would run like a Heat Proof or a Levitate Bronzong. I already have a pretty good coverage in both of those. I can switch into Baker, take any fire type attack, no problem. But it doesn't have any fire types, I'm not really expecting any fire type moves to come out. Of course, it does have Guardian, you have to prepare for Guardian too, so. And Landorus counters the ground typing with a flying ability, so it's basically I just gotta switch really well. So does Guardian, counters the flying counters. So Baker's probably my best switch in if someone's gonna come up and try to hit Jingle, because I can Levitate, get rid of that ground weakness, and I can take the fire type attacks no problem. So that means I can free myself up to run Heavy Metal this week, and boosting that Heavy Slam, making it hit like a truck, and that's what we're doing. Focusing mainly on the defensive side this week, as always. Why would you run a Bronzong attacking me? But we're running almost 350 in HP, just over 350 in defense, with max defense, max HP, and just a little bit in that attacking bow to get boost to that Heavy Slam, just over 200. So we're running a Impish Nature, boosting our defense in favor of special attack, and also leftovers, just in case we get the sub up, we can sub stall. Jingle's going to be really fun. I love using Jingles just because it has a really cool moveset. It's going to help Togekiss Fairy typing, takes it out. We're not going to stay in on Garchomp or Tyranitar, so you're not going to see us around. Mamoswine, we're not going to stay in on either, but Staraptor is something we could stay in on. The only thing it's really probably going to hit us with is Close Combat, which lowers its defenses as well, so a Heavy Slam and a Toxic here and there is going to take it out. We're not going to stay in on Infernape. This thing really hard counters Gardevoir pretty nicely, taking away Psychic's not going to do much to it. Fairy's definitely not going to do much to it, so we easily take out Gardevoir with this thing. Luxray is another beast, but obviously we got the Toxic Stall we can run, and then Blastoise, we got Toxic Stall, and it's a great way to counter a defensive Blastoise. We can stall it with Toxic and hit it with Heavy Slam, and it's not going to have much to do anything, unless it's carrying Dark Pulse, which it probably is not since it's not a Mega Blastoise. We're probably okay with throwing in Bronzong on this thing. The 5th member of the team is Guardian, as I've been mentioning throughout this part. And we can get a shiny one. I really like the shiny form. I think it could be a little bit better, but I like it too, still. Beast Boost ability, nope, no doubt. It's the only ability we get. Leftovers is our item, so we can boost ourselves up, because we are running the sub-seed set yet again. I don't think I've ever brought a non-sub-seed set, because I haven't needed it yet. But Leech Seed Substitute is coming out, and you're seeing the usual party of Heavy Slam and Energy Ball. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky here with how a moveset works, but I'll explain that after we get to the EV and IV spread. Run a max HP, max defense, and a Relaxed Nature boosting that defense over the speed. We're not going to need the speed at all, and a little bit boost in special attack for that Energy Ball, because Heavy Slam's going to hit hard enough anyway. Now I get into the moveset. Heavy Slam and Energy Ball are our 2 attacking moves. Again, Heavy Slam wrecks Gardevoir and Togekiss, so that's no problem there. And Energy Ball is there to help pick up the kill on Blastoise. We don't really have a grass type, although I did switch in for Chestnut this week, and I'm not bringing it because Staraptor really hard counters it. I think Staraptor's going to get a free Brave Bird off on whatever I switch out of Chestnut for, so I'm not gonna bring that weakness to it. Although it would be really cool to have against Tyranitar and Garchomp. It's not a good match for the team. So Energy Ball is going to be there. Tyranitar is not going to take it, but I'll probably end up using Heavy Slam on Tyranitar because Rock is weak to Steel. The Energy Ball is primarily there for Blastoise, Mamoswine if I need it, but I'm probably not going to stay in on a Mamoswine. And then Heavy Slam, Togekiss, Gardevoir, they're going to go down. And finally, the last member of the team, we're bringing back Jet. Jet gets a lot of Shining Power in this game, and it's pretty nice. We're running the Rough Skin ability. Of course, Strong Jaw is going to be it'll be Strong Jaw after it Mega Evolves, as it says there. We are running Waterfall, Icy Fang, Protect, and Aqua Jet. Running Max Attack, Max Speed, Jolly Nature, Speed Boosted, in favor of special attack, and a boost in special defense just a little bit. Sharpedo is going to be there for quick revenge kills, and that's what we're going to be running with this week. If something's down to a very few bit of percent, like maybe like living on 10%, we're going to Aqua Jet and kill it. It's not going to fight Togekiss, so we're not bringing it in, but we do have the Ice type coverage if we want to hit it. We probably are faster and outspeed Togekiss, so I'm not worried about that. Ice Fang does wreck Mega Garchomp, and we outspeed it because it loses speed when it Mega Evolves. Tyranitar does not want to take any water type move, so that's going to be great for us. Mamoswine, unless it's bringing Freeze Dry, which I don't think it is, we can Waterfall it, easily take it out. Staraptor, Ice Fang, Infernape, Waterfall, or Aqua Jet. It does have fighting type stab, which is the problem here. It could kill that way, but I think we outspeed, and I think a Waterfall with max attack is going to be able to take it out. We're not going to want to fight Gardevoir, but we do have the Protect Stall in case it is poisoned or something, and we just need to stall out for one turn to get that Toxic to take it down, so we can put it in range for an Aqua Jet. Luxray, again, unless it's being stalled out with Toxic, and I can do a Protect Aqua Jet, I'm not going to do it. And Blastoise, Blastoise really hard counters Sharpedo pretty well this week, but I do have a Waterfall that maybe can get a flinch off. I can Protect Stall if I need to, but we'll see. I don't think Blastoise is going to be that big of a problem. We do have our Rotom to take care of that, and our Celesteela to help with that. So guys, that is the team for this week. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and make sure you do check out the match that will be coming up tomorrow, and hopefully we win. I would love to continue our record right now of getting wins. We have our 2-win streak right now. Let's keep it up. Let's win the rest of the games of the season, and exciting times, guys. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content from me. Also to keep updated, especially on the Fletchling 2 Fights League. Guys, we try to do videos every week on this thing, but sometimes the do, so things do happen, and sometimes the video does come out late. So I apologize for that, as always, but it's still coming out, so make sure you subscribe to know when it actually is out and available. And also go check out my opponent 2E5, and I will post a link to his thing in the battle, so make sure you go check out the battle, definitely. And also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at ChaosMade006. Make sure you go follow me on there for channel updates and more. With all that being said, guys, I'm ChaosMade006, signing off.
Burn it up.